I think it's out in 45 minutes. I thought it was out on midnight Eastern. Hold on. Eastern time. No, yeah, it's an hour and 45 minutes, I believe. So if someone wants to correct me, well, is my stream locked at... No, it's not. Okay. For some reason, my stream locks at 7:20 sometimes. This game is just dumb at 1.5 times speed. Mostly enjoyable. Well, I'm glad you at least caught some of the VODs and catching up and you're enjoying it, because I sure am. I'm having a good time here. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep. Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this
ZK Nails. Little. Thank you for the sub.
I was 4.
Thank you so much. You are the first sub. Even if it is with Twitch Prime, I really appreciate it.
Smile.
Thank you so much.
I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful.
Hey guys, you have Twitch. If you have a Twitch Prime, you have it. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. Sell me on your channel. Honestly, I don't have anything to sell you on because I don't have anything worth. But you can have a fancy little icon that says first next to your name. Honestly, you guys don't have to sell. I don't have anything worth giving on my channel just yet. Other than having that first icon next to your name, you don't really have anything. You don't even have emotes. Like, I don't even have emotes available right now. I don't do like sub-only chat. And I don't really have a Discord for you guys to like have an exclusive Discord stuff with. So yeah, unfortunately, the only thing I can be is like, thank you, I appreciate you a lot.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing
You
there
get
in
double
the rain
points for
with no
double dog
umbrella.
posts. That's a good point.
But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
Oh, there is one incentive that I made a while back. Is that if I get 10 sub points, I said 10 subs, but I meant 10 sub points. If I get 10 sub points, I do the dance that Iris does and the song that goes with it. So I'll do a sing and a dance before the end of this game. If we can reach that much, I'll do the song and dance.
You never cared about me ever. And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes
What are
me.
sub points? Okay, so this is like something that some people don't know about, which is like, you know, it's not really explained to people who just watch. If you sub for, Emerald Glow, thank you for the 1 bit. Does this count as posting a dog? I mean, yeah, it kind of does. It's not the dog though. It's not this dog. So sub points, when you sub at a tier 1, you give 1 sub point. If you sub at tier 2, oh Jaxer, thank you for the sub. If you sub at tier 2, you get 2 sub points, and if you sub at tier 3, you get 4 sub points. So what the sub points are basically like how well you're doing based on, or like how much people are giving you on your tiers. And your tiers, I don't know. I really don't know other than the extra emotes, I guess. the only thing that is really with the tier subs. Someone can correct me on this. I don't actually know. But yeah. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
She's looking into the bush, or maybe behind it.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
These aren't called tiers in your channel. They do look like tiers.
It has, of course, closed down.
I should just
It's
call
no
them dog
longer in
points, because I
service.
know you guys are going to spend it on on posting this dog.
This is due to the explosion at the
Are you going to
chemical
add
plant that occurred
bit,
years ago.
custom bit donations later? Yeah, it should have been Sans. Hold on a second. Let me open up Streamlabs for a second, because it should have been Sans. It was Sans, right? No, it wasn't. It was the default one. See, it should have been that. I don't know who would do that many bits. But yeah, it should have been that. I don't know why it did the default. Hold on. Let me check my variations. Oh. It's because I have to disable all the modifiers here. There we go. It's because I had modifiers saying like if it's over this many bits, it'll be this amount. If it's over this much, it'll be this amount. So yeah, I just needed to disable those. So now every bit donation, even if it's 1 bit, will just be Sans.
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as
So
well.
it was quarantined. Huh.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Renju Okiura.
There he is. Have you seen Sans Blanca? Nope, but I sure hope I do. God,
So
Animal
let me
Crossing
get
is gonna
this
be
straight.
lit. So
I
excited.
think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
So about Animal Crossing, I hear like when you start it up, it's always going to be in the morning. Then after you get through the tutorial stuff, it'll be
Mizuki.
like real time.
Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
This Renju guy,
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone.
super sus.
But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district.
I swear we've heard this line of
There
dialogue
are a number
before.
of homeless individuals in a high-crime Mizuki must have...
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have... And his car... Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so
Probably from
far
Iris's
is
room. Yeah, I was thinking that, but like,
the cell phone and the car were
where
both
were we when we
operated by
heard that?
Renju.
Were we in my house?
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know. I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
A lot of people want a physical version of Animal Crossing, but Animal Crossing seems perfect for digital, so it's always there. Yeah. I mean, I like digital version of everything because it's always there, but like that's just me. I know I never have to carry around games and stuff, so that's why I like digital, pure digital. But that's just me. But the one sad thing I can't do with the digital version is that I can't taste that tasty cartridge.
No.
Lick that cartridge.
Not even for some.
Everyone who's getting a physical copy, please do me a favor and just lick that cartridge for me.
That is very unusual.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You try calling him.
I found Sans. You found Sans? Sans. Oh my god, this is beautiful.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
It's beautiful. I love
No.
it.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
I was like, wait a second. What's happening?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Shogo's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him. He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
To Mizuki, it looks like I'm talking through to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Yeah, I feel like driving
Where
with the
the hell
eyeball
did
is really,
Renju
really
go?
dangerous. Where did you go?
Sunpoke?
Sunfish Pocket?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Don't be stupid. You know what it
Oh,
is.
Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
I've always heard different things about saying that district. I hear Akihabara and Akihabara. I've always thought it was Akihabara, but like people keep saying Akihabara. I'm like, I guess that's how you say it. But I don't know. I don't know. Are we gonna see Oda again? Probably. Oh, it's closed, so no. Unless Oda here is just sleeping for some reason.
Can't be.
What? What the hell?
Renju.
Yeah, the left eye is gone too. What? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Pewter. Pewter's being a little piece of shit here. I think it's him. I think he's killing people for whatever fucking reason. Oh, I see you, Pewter. Because like last time he was on the run in the other
Sleeping any?
in the other timeline.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay. You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops Killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops Killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know. Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
Her Legos like just twitches out every now and then. Like it's only sometimes, and I don't know why that happens. Clock.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one.
New Cyclops Killer for Wii U. New Cyclops Killer U.
It was 6 years ago in October.
They're all female.
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common.
One is that they're all female.
They were all young women.
Yep. And they all had their eye removed, right?
And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
See, this one doesn't make sense because their right eyeball, and then this one is their left eye. Yeah, their right eye.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed, but Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The Eye of Wadjet.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Alright. You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Because you love him.
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Yeah, that was a really insensitive joke, to be quite honest. He's on my
not
shit list
allowed
right
to
here.
be here.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Are we going to be investigating his body now? Or did they take it down? What?
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower
What?
than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What?
What about the back seat?
Back seat? Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. What the fuck are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
And your mom too. Your mom was killed too.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it. Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Nice weather we're
You have
having.
nothing to talk about. You don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult. Shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Damn, what a brat.
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You two?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
So, why is like every
You're talking to yourself again. I
every
heard you.
child is a fucking genius in this game?
It's creepy. You should cut that out.
Like Iris knows about tons of mythology, physics. Oh, Mizuki just knows. Oh, Mizuki knows physics.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal.
Driving on the wrong side of the road.
Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Don't worry, I can fix it. Don't worry, I can fix it. I can fix it. Is it this one? Oh, I flipped something. Shit. I can fix it. I can fix it. There we go. It's all good. It's better now.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Oh yeah, she's a little. Oh, Shoko. Oh, I don't like Shoko at
Did
all.
you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Did she know that she was abusive towards you?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Shoko was part of. What's the gang again? Noosh, hey.
Scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot
Welcome
find
to the
any
stream.
reports They must have been extraordinarily careful.
The Yakuza.
Not
No, not
okay.
Nyes. The whatever. The guy who was like would take potato peelers to people's skin.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what
No,
I
not
meant.
Team Magma either.
Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always
Yeah.
got something smart to say, huh?
Yeah, the Kumakuras, and it's not Rohan. It was Rohan.
You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single.
We're the
and always will.
Kumakura gang.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Daddy.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Punk ass bitch. Isn't that a song by The Offspring? Punk ass bitch. Or something? Add me on Switch later? Or sure, just send me your Switch code over Discord.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Well, they took off the body. Dante, please. Dante, please. Oh. Wait, how did I do that? Oh. That's how we do that. Beer kegs.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Is Kagami here?
Jeez, you're pushy.
Is that
You've never
Kagami?
seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry.
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Oh, I love him.
It's Kagami. Kagami. I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
Actually, you told me your name like 18 at this point. Of course I remember his name. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Oh, wait, that's an achievement!
No, we didn't find anything today. No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Aww, they're close friends! They're like best friends. Oh my god. Oh, he's my best friend. I love him. Did they get high by asking names? Yeah, I guess that means it is a running joke between those two.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the 2nd floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Huh.
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die. I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
What was the achievement's name? I think it was like your name question mark. Hold on. Let me look it up. Yeah, your name question mark. And it says, enjoyed a fulfilling chat with Kagami.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Table. Any clues on it? Nah. Good. Evidence marker. More evidence markers. What is the beer kegs? Renji's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
Hold on, let's do the math here. 55 pounds each times 3 would be 165 pounds. Let's take that away from the 310. Hold on, I need to write these down. Text. No, was it widgets? There we go. So is it so we have 310 as our number, and then we had the 165 from the kegs, assuming that the kegs were brought here, right? So 1 over 165. Let's be 150, 150, 145. I think 145 pounds. The culprit's 145 pounds, maybe? Maybe? That's assuming that these were brought in. Hold 20 liters and weigh 50. Wait, did I do that right? Yeah, I did that right. Filled with water.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalled?
But deep inside. Alright, let's look around here. The chair. The trident.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renji was stabbed. The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside. What?
A
There's
watch?
something inside.
Stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
The watch.
This is...
Didn't you have a thing on the Games Painted channel that posted your Switch friend code? Yeah, I think I disabled it though.
No doubt about it. But how did this get here? The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Oh.
But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Wait a second. 310? So those kegs were found on the scene. Who do we know can carry that much? Mizuki. I mean, yeah, she can. 310 was at one. How much do you weigh?
Of course.
158. 158. Now let's plug that number in. Should be 152 pounds. The killer's weight is 152 pounds. Maybe? So the 145 was from the estimates of the beer kegs, but I think the beer kegs were found on the scene of the crime. I don't get your math. It's simple. It's 310. Because the weight of the elevator before it stopped was 310. We're going to subtract that from Renju's weight, which is 158. And we're going to do the long division side. So it's going to be 2, be 0. We need to borrow again. So this is 2 and 1. Got 5 and 1. 152. 152 pounds. Unaccounted for if Renju was killed and taken to Sunfish Pocket. Long division. This is subtraction! So we're assuming that the kegs were found on the scene of the crime. If we assumed that the kegs were also brought in, we'd have to subtract the 55 pounds each, right? Times 3. 165, right? But if we assume that the kegs were in there too, we'd have a negative number. We would have a negative number. Let's see here. 13. We'd have negative 13 pounds. Math? What if the kegs were empty and filled on the scene? Oh, shit. You're right. Because the oil drum could carry water. -7. Sorry, I did my math wrong.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found
Wait a second. Benzodiazepine.
in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. There are deep impressions on his neck.
Strangulation?
So that's what I was
Correct.
thinking.
The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
So he
Any
was
indication
choked to
of the
death.
murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral
Yeah, it's really
circulation
gross.
failure due to
That is
vessel
really
closure in
gross
the
to
neck.
look at.
Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Kitchen window.
Nothing special.
Nothing. Guarding the doorway. Pictures.
What are you staring at, creeper?
I agree.
Creeper from Shovel Forge. Isn't that the fish from... Yeah, it's a sunfish.
Dragon's Palace pasta. 1,800 yen. 18...
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Wait, what do you say? 44 pounds empty. They use yen in this game? It's Japan. Boxes. Nothing inside the boxes. Anything in the barrels? Nothing in the barrels. Lifesaver. Box. Empty wooden boxes. Bunch of chairs. Camera.
Iva, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
See, the only thing I know is localized is the pounds. I think they did that in kilograms. Alright, we gotta take another look at the body again. Sorry about this. Right eye.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Like who? Wait, do I know Iris already?
Yeah, Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
Did I know Iris?
I'll call her.
Have any idea where she might
When
be?
did I meet Iris? Hold on.
I don't...
When did I meet Iris? Iris. Oh, yeah. Wait. In her Somnium. No, because I didn't see. No, wait. How do I know about Iris? Wait. You see Iris's corpse in there? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we meet her here, right? I don't know. I know we've met Oda before,
Iris
though.
is into a lot of things. Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might... I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner. Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Alright, Matsushita Diner. Maybe the mom did it. Maybe Ota's mom did it. It's a possibility. Just saying.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with? He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see. Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's...
That's it?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to. But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management.
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
You look gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
I am neither of those things.
Alright. Lemniscate. We're probably gonna see the receptionist again. Yeah, I'm in Central Time, but I think it's released entirely
Oh, what?
On
Hey
Eastern
there,
Midnight.
handsome.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now.
Oh my god.
Hold on, give me just one sec.
Ha. Ha.
Mizuki, you know this
Mm.
guy.
Followers. Ah.
Yeah?
Uh. What's up, followers? For people who don't know what I'm referencing, it's probably extremely weird.
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
Hey, hey.
Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made
It's
by the
Quaint's
head of the
least
company.
favorite character.
Renju.
Why does Date have to be such a horny fucking weirdo? No, because you just the character just has to be it.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But I was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
She's weird.
Iris? You mean Ace? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds.
For sure.
Spoken out loud before.
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today.
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Are we just looking for Ota now?
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet.
His name is Ota because otaku. Otaku.
The VP might take over.
What's
we
his
might
last
have to
name
go
again?
to their office.
Hold on, what's his last name? Matsushita, so no. I was like, if it was like Ku something.
Just when I got a job, too. Man.
Are you the only person who can hear the Robo Water Bear talking to you? Yeah. She's in my brain.
So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like?
Okay, so like in the other timeline, she totally just was not into me.
Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind. Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Golden Yokicho. the reality differences are just so weird. Because like before, she was all like, "I like soft-shelled turtles." Oh, it's great.
Is this it?
But now she's like, "What's up, that time?" So I'm like, "This, no."
Yeah,
You know about this place?
yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Are you doing any special bit messages for 69 or 420? Maybe later, but right now I just got a
Where
bunch of
is
things set up,
everyone?
so I need some time to set that up before I do that.
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Are you a time traveler or something? Well, we're time travelers because we're playing a game and we can go down different paths, but as far as we know, or as far as Date knows, he only knows the one timeline he's in.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
See, that's the accident that Renji was supposed to be in.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe he'll shift later, but I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Bar counter. 9 bottles. There are 9 bottles on the counter. Just kidding, there's 18. How many are there? Let's count carefully. There are 18 bottles lined up on the counter.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Quite real.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah, but I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
No.
Oh, thank God.
And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me.
Stop
You
being
just think I'm annoying,
Well,
right?
I'm not being creepy. Date's being creepy. I just thought it was funny.
Don't beat around the bush. Just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
She is 12,
Say
guys.
what?
She is 12.
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case,
Yeah, he's
we
basically
should
her
do it
dad.
again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy?
Adoptive dad.
I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
What?
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Dante,
Mama.
honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... Oh, it must have been hard.
No, that's not Date's mom. Their name is just Mama.
I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away.
Surge892, thank you for the follow.
I'll help any way I can.
Oh. And thank you for the bits, Sega Sergeant. Affiliate hype for sure. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Now I have to do taxes.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
A gang?
What is that?
Yeah.
Beating.
Real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the heartbeat happens whenever the timeline thing happens.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
Is that Jesus
That's
in the
right.
background?
Can
No.
you give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
It's an art piece by some ancient
This
dude.
is a painting of Saint Sebastian.
Saint Sebastian.
Saint Sebastian was
He was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor
On January 20th, 288 AD, he was martyred. This painting depicts his execution.
Hey, Date. You hear the one about the drunk ballerina?
No, what about her?
She quit the ballet because she was always more interested in tap.
I gotta use that one next
I
time
heard
I'm
that
out.
shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh. Okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
This is for Renju.
I promise.
who's super sketchy in the other timeline.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
What?
Good call.
Renju, you don't take your kid to a bar.
I was planning on going one day when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy. Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite.
Hard.
I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Alright, anything else? What do you else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Pewter?
Daddy had a new lover.
Pewter.
You remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
Uh-oh. I gave her a nod and a wave and laughed. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Something bad's gonna happen.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
The moment someone appears,
What's
like,
up?
disappears from on screen, you know they're gonna get fucking dead or something.
Mizuki is at a bar called
Or
Marble
kidnapped or
down in Golden
whatever.
Yojo. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes, I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Kumakura gang. Ooh.
Who's this asshole? You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
This guy likes
Alright.
dogs. I like
Bye
this
then.
guy.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me? Do you want to die, old man? You bastard!
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
But I give a fuck about you. You're my favorite character. I love you. I love your work. Please.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news, but we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, it wouldn't spill to no cops.
Chairman's chair.
Don't know nothing about. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping.
Wouldn't know nothing about that. told you. You deaf or something? Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson
What's
in
with the
manners?
heartbeats?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan, he leapt to it,
Suicide?
but Moma did not take. Moma took over.
6 years ago.
Date, a minute.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are.
The sofa and ashtray.
Thermovision. Tip is
Yeah,
reddish.
Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
Klein.
The cigarette brand is Klein.
Oh, Jaxer. I see you. Thank you for posting this dog. There it is. It's not there yet. Hold on. Gotta move it up. Gotta move it up. There it is. There it is. The first dog on this channel is because of you, Jaxer. Thank you.
Why is that relevant?
You know what? Just to make things a bit easier on the eyes here. Give me a second here. I know it's not this dog particularly, but this one's easier to manage because it's a PNG and I can make it somewhat see-through. I hope that suffices.
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
So there are cigarettes.
So someone...
The question is...
The sofa is warmer than the dude here.
Part of the cushion is still red.
There are 2 dogs posted? Shit, ZK nails. Thank you for posting this dog. Two of them. 2 of them.
Just as I thought.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right.
I have
remember
superpowers.
now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home. Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
How about behind the crest? It's Pewter. It's Pewter. So Sejima.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Gun! Not getting enough oxygen, maybe?
Date! A porno mag at your feet!
What?
Of course I stop at 69 as well.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
What the hell? What'll that do?
Date! Load evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Alright. I'll believe you. What the hell?
Iba, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face! I know you.
Look how small MOBA is. I think he's sitting. I think he's fine.
That's...
Sejima. So. Congressman.
So many heartbeats.
What is this guy
Oh, he
doing
stood
here?
up? You're so small.
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such
Looks like he has
gossip
no
is better
commie
suited
shirt.
for
It kind of does.
taverns.
Hey, Iba, look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about. I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
Oh, you're beautiful. I love you.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Never actually did get to see the results of Iris' mom and So talking. We did leave off on a cliffhanger where we can't continue until we progress through the story a little, so we might be able to see it then.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah. What's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You wanna know more? Hire a private eye. Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament.
Mandatory attendance.
We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back. You can ask the
Date, the hotel. They were all. It is not included.
Yep.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing for even if they are involved. We need solid evidence to move.
You're right.
The
Date,
phone.
a call from Lemniscate.
Lemniscate.
Connected.
Oh, hey.
Hey, it's me.
What's up?
You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Sajima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iva.
Roger.
Alright, it's Oda time. Oh, so excited.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Sajima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Who are you? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shut.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Kagami?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
Anyway, you're Aiba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually... You have a...
Oh, this?
I love that form.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this?
I was bored last night, so I thought...
Why?
Well, I did attempt.
If you could...
I will...
Why not?
Because I...
We already went through this.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Sajima
Hamster.
currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a
Hamster.
mansion, a restored samurai cap, but 20 years ago, So Sajima in the Kawasaki district. He lived there until he was... The Sajima family owned a vast amount of real estate. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
30 billion.
The Sajima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
Uh-oh.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to What are your...
The timing is certainly to sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. It's not like you got in...
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation. I am receiving a call.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. There's something that you...
What is it?
Is it
I
89?
got a phone call from a prisoner at...
A prisoner?
It's 89.
I think you should... Who is this? In here? What is this? I know. And if you...
I know, Shoko, get out of it. They're gonna kill, there are gonna be more bodies. I'll see you later.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, before... In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah. That's why I thought I should...
Good idea.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything...
I don't know.
It's probably because there wasn't a heartbeat because it was the same incident and not something that was related.
Date.
Somehow.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just...
Yeah, you left.
But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But, despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
Oda's just like, you fucking shithole.
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kinda like that.
And I kind of like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
What?
Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Aw, too bad. She's recording a podcast right now. Looking at her schedule, it should end.
Hey, how have you been, Oda?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Chiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life. Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her,
Okay, doujin means
question
self-published.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
Knowing Oda, it's just... Knowing Oda, it's probably the other kinds of doujins, but yeah, doujin. Yeah, that sounds dirty, Oda.
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
Oda, I try to defend you, and this is how you're... This is how you...
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal, I just...
You better start talking.
Okay. Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman. Okay, I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this.
So where is she now?
She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone. The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block, and I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge ACET fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior, She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
I recently found out about raccoon dogs and cannot stop thinking about them. Here. Let me just,
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
What did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
keep that there for the whole entire Animal Crossing stream. I'll think about it.
What happened?
I'll think about it. Oh, hey there, murderer.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me. Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation. What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
I have a thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean... I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
She can't control her body temperature. You're right.
Yeah, I guess.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15, you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket. ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iva?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true. I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night? When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Now she's gonna kick me in the balls and then, like, escape.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see.
Renju's estimated TOD. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessel. The weapon used to get the criminal likely wrapped. Renju then suffered the more precise cause of death. In short,
I know what I'm supposed to present. Sedation.
the autopsy. This drug is. It is likely that.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
The oil drum, the type that has a lid, empty. It weighs a. Renju's corpse was hanging from a beam. He was found. The wire was. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end. The kegs hold They weigh approximately.
I guess? This?
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. That's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... What do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
The oil drum?
Sunfish pop. According to the record, the elevator stopped at 8:50. The total weight detect.
Renju's watch.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off, but the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure, just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Alright. If you guys haven't already, you should boot up that Animal Crossing.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't
Nope.
turn around.
Is it weird that there are weight records but no cameras?
Just stay put. Keep
They
your eyes on
said
the wall.
that the camera recordings were wiped.
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
I don't understand. Iris in the mirror. She's on her phone.
Ah, shit. Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Oh, shit.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time
Yep.
limit is 6 minutes.
It's more Shovel Forge.
Time is up.
I know.
Then, let's begin.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan! Activate!
All right. What a time to leave off, because we are taking a break here. Mizuki updated. little eyeball man. It's not an eyeball man. Oh boy. Concept art. Check that out. That's nice. All right. We're going to be taking a break here. We'll be right back. And when we come back, it'll be time for Animal Crossing. Are you guys ready? Because I sure am, and I did boot it up. I did boot it up for like half a second to see if it did boot. And it did boot for me, so, yeah. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.